Sujana, Paul here. We started installing your engine yesterday, and we're just encountering normal challenges, nothing abnormal at all. So that's all good news. We're going to try to lower the back of the engine some more because we're a little bit concerned about the height of the engine box, but we have a solution for that. Should that end up being a problem, we have a solution for that. So, but what we have to do is the angle of the shaft is set by your strut down here at and where your shaft log is located. This is the shaft log right here. It's this cast bronze piece right here. So it is, and this is your packing gland on your shaft log that keeps the water out of the inside of the boat. This actually doesn't really keep it out. This has to leak three drops every 1 minute at rest, which is about a half a gallon a day every 24 hours. It has to drip, and that is the lubrication for your shaft. If you tighten it to where no water comes in, then you'll end up damaging your shaft, scoring your shaft. Down here is the strut, and it's right in front of the prop, and so that angle sets what angle your engine has to sit at. So as you can see, we need to lower the back of the engine. We need to get this coupling face and this coupling face exactly parallel to one another. And we also have to get a straight line between the shaft and the crankshaft, or the output shaft of the transmission. That has to be one continuous line, and then we bolt all that together. So that's what we're working to achieve as we install the engine. The engine mounts we'll probably have to modify. Well, without a doubt, we're going to have to modify them. It's not probably. Without a doubt, we're going to modify the engine mounts or purchase a different set. They make all different flavors of engine mounts. These are just the standard ones that they send with the engine. So we may have to purchase or modify the engine mounts to do what we need to do over here. So anyway, that's where we're at on the engine. Of course, we're installing the engine now before we do the final coat of varnish, because if we're going to be in and out, we've protected it really well, but we're going to be in and out of the boat. So that is, there is a chance that we can damage the finish. And so what we're doing is we've got the finish protected. And then if we do manage to damage it, we'll fix the damage as part of the work that we're doing for the final coat of varnish. So it's going to get some synergy there and only do that work one time. And let's see what else we got. We've got also to show you, we have your engine box put together. As you may recall, the corners of the engine box were all rotted out, so we made new corners. Jesse made new corners. Here are the old ones. That one pretty well rotted and gone. I think this is the one that had the filler and the tape on it. This one was rotted at the level where the interface of what was Petaflute and alligator. It's now going to be your white material and alligator. That's where that one was rotted. This one was rotted at that end, and this one was rotted at this end as well. At this end, I don't know if that's the. And this is the dry rot fungus right here, where you can actually see where it was growing on the surface. But that's what it is. That's mold. It's a mold and a fungus. And this one, we might have cut this one so that we could get the profile to make our corners. Okay, and then of course the plywood was all rotted at the bottom. Your old plywood was rotted at the bottom. delaminating at the bottom and in other areas where it was fastened into the corner, delaminated on that one. That one's rotted at the bottom. You can see the discoloration. So anyway, and we were thinking about using the frames that were in here, but however, they're stapled and glued on. By the time we got the frames apart, it would have been better. It would have been cheaper to just build new frames, and so that's what we did. Got all new frames in here, all new sides. We did use a corner brace. Only one corner brace in here right now, but I believe we're going to put the other corner brace in here as well, and that will so there will be a piece or two of the original wood in here. See, so that's kind of cool. We have the lid. The lid had a couple of big chips in it, where there was some of the original gel coat that was textured was actually missing, and that's where we've replaced that, and we used a die grinder to put a graver, a little battery powered engraver, to grind in the texture. So this guy is ready for paint. We found on another one that we did that when we paint this, that the paint goes into these cracks, and these stress cracks that are in the fiberglass actually disappear, and it all just becomes, it all just looks like everything looks like texture. So we did that on the one that we call the time machine. All right, that is your progress for the last couple of weeks, I guess. Yeah, the week before this one, we finished all the varnish, all your buildup coats of varnish, and then this week we have been working on the engine hatch and getting the engine, starting to get the engine in. So yeah, you'll probably see another advance request, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Be safe.